As a sustainable tourist site, I decided to describe the Martesana canal and its cycling path. One of the positive aspects of sustainability is the valorization and reuse of already existing facilities, and I think this is a good example. I'm going to present to you the urban part of the cycling path, starting from the Gorla area till Milan's border with Cologno Monzese. Gorla was an antique rural village before getting included in Milan's administration in 1923. Here we can see the typical rural houses along the canal, with curious small windows next to the water level, which are a bit risky. In fact, since the last Martesana flood in 2002, water entered in houses, damaging the apartments and basements. Next to the canal we can see a road called Alzaia, used by horses and donkeys in order to pull boats in the opposite sense of its flow. Now this road is used as a cycling path since the last few years. That is the well-known Zelig Theatre, a small theatre where there have been typical Milanese cabaret and shows since 1986. From a local entertainment show, it recently became famous throughout Italy thanks to a national TV program which was filmed there. Piazza Piccoli Martiri. This place is dedicated to the children killed during one of the bombings in 1944. In this area there was an elementary school with more than 200 children and dozens of teachers.
On the 20th of October 1944, American bombers bombed the school without notice. The school was destroyed in a few seconds, killing the children and teachers. Only very few children survived, because they had been luckily trapped under pillars or even wardrobes, which had protected them from the rubble.
In the area, a sculpture by Remo Brioschi was erected in 1952, and there's a project to create a peace museum in order to collect records and personal testimony to keep the memory of the town alive, reminding us the damage and destruction of wars. I'm now in the Martesana Park, an urban park of about 20 hectares. This park was created in 1978 after putting together all the abandoned areas and illegal vegetable plots. You can find several types of trees, such as wild cherries, poplars, maples and elms. Recently, it has been dedicated to the martyrs of freedom, victims of terrorism in Iran. The park also has facilities for children and sport lovers. In the middle of the park, there is a modern amphitheater built in the 80s, which has a controversial history. In fact, since it was finished, it's never been used, and it very quickly also had foundations problems. The well-known TV program Striscia la Notizia made an investigation about this big waste of public money. Today, the administration still doesn't know what to do with this structure. Maybe it could be used by the schools nearby for end-of-the-year events or other activities. I am now at the end of this presentation, and specifically I am in the place where the Martesana canal crosses the Lambro River. As you can see, the two water courses do not really cross each other, but one steps over the other. This is due to the fact that the Lambro as a river has a higher water capacity. Its flow could control the canal water and thus not permit the canal enter Milan's territory. The end of the urban part of the cycling path. I invite you to visit what I've shown you, but also to continue the path where other parks, small towns and rural and natural areas await you.